Welcome everyone. Today I want to talk about tax deductions and tax credits and the difference between them because I think there is some misunderstanding from the comments I have seen on my tax deduction video. And so first let's go to the IRS website to clear up this miscommunication because they state it pretty well. There are a few basic differences between tax credits and tax deductions. Tax credits provide a dollar-for-dollar reduction of your income tax liability. This means that a $1,000 tax credit saves you $1,000 in taxes. On the other hand, tax deductions lower your taxable income and they are equal to the percentage of your marginal tax bracket. For instance, if you are in the 25% tax bracket, a $1,000 deduction saves you $250 in taxes. Okay, very basic, right? We were talking about the standard mileage before, and so I threw together a standard mileage calculator that will calculate my tax deduction amount. And so we have a tax credit here and we have a tax deduction here. So let's say I'm going to try to get the lifetime learning tax credit. I'm in grad school right now, and if I spend over $10,000 in expenses on tuition and whatnot, then I can qualify for this tax credit. I also have to make under a certain amount. I'm not sure I qualify for that. But anyways, the amount of that credit, the maximum amount is $2,000. And what happens with a tax credit, the tax savings is equal to that amount. So a $2,000 tax credit will translate into a tax savings of $2,000. You'll get $2,000 back on your tax return, which is fantastic. Now, what about tax deduction? A tax deduction is based on your marginal tax rate as stated by the IRS. And so with the standard mileage, let's say that you're getting taxed at 25%. That's your marginal tax rate. So that's the way I set this calculator up. Let's say you drove 10,000 miles for the YouTube. Maybe you have a YouTube channel like me and do car stuff. Let's enter that in. So the deduction amount would be $5,350, except that just lowers my taxable income. So my actual tax savings down here is only $1,337.50. That's a major bummer. So anyways, you can see the difference here. A tax deduction is not as exciting as a tax credit. And so it's very important to understand that when you ask questions about the tax deduction, many people got very excited and thought that they could drive their cars around and make money. That's not how it works. This is a legitimate tax deduction. It is a business expense for me. It is very expensive to do the things I do. And this tax deduction barely helps me out. So that is all I have for you on the tax deduction versus tax credit thing. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you enjoy your car.